Just looking at this principle that if you obtain property or money unfairly, even if not unlawfully, you should return it. Yes. But then there's that unlawful act, an act that is contrary to or violates an existing law. Now, I'm trying to think of the lawsuit today, but are there any unlawful acts that I've documented that you're obstructing me from suing you for? Now, I know you're in the police department, and it looks good if you're in a congregation, you go to church once in a while, and it's always good for those in law enforcement to fuck themselves into the congregation. But did you actually realize that when you did that, then the next step was that you take control of the actual finances of those that are parishioners? Some of these old codgers that go to the Frozen Chosen, poochoo, not difficult to, oh my gosh, that looks like a woman, but that's a dog, and those tits do get big, don't they? Now, today, I'm wanting to sue for the unlawful acts of refusing to acknowledge my rights as a Christian. Yes, where I'm wanting to start a charity that cleans out all the old churches. Yes, and then refinances some of this financing that was dependent upon the way of getting money. And it could be that there's a lot of lawsuits throughout Christianity, those mandatory reporters. Pooch, did you have my sons go to a church without my consent? And when Greg Miller filed that modification where I couldn't go to the Boys and Girls Club and I couldn't go to a Baptist church, yes, did somebody fuck him? Did my wife or her look-alike? Pooch, did Georgia fuck the Baptist denomination? There's always a big question about exactly who fucked who. Pow, pow, pow. But if you had control of the genitals, you had control of the brain, and if there are pastors that have been doing some very unlawful acts, thinking that, why am I doing this? Well, it turns out that your fish twin look-alike actually took control of the congregation because of the head. Now, well, I want my sons, do you understand? And I'd like to know where that missing woman is, and I'd like to find out what her favorite position is. My favorite position is her sitting on my nose, and it could be that her favorite position is with her knees as far back as they go. So if you could today, okay? Why don't you just, oh, good for you. You had to sew in, didn't you? It looks good for a judge to be a member of a congregation. But your dog fucked Christianity, didn't you? So you could control the money.